I mean, again, things can go up and things can go down. And the Trump meme, I invested into that. I mean, I'm obviously down like everyone else. These are just trends.
Yeah.
They just go with the flow. But if it's a good team and they're gonna stay and they're gonna work and they're gonna build, when the wave comes back, I just want to hold the good ones.
What about Doge?
Doge is the OG, you know?
AJ Sabbah is a digital trailblazer and Web3 community leader redefining the future of crypto culture. After a life-altering near-death experience at 15, AJ dedicated himself to purpose-driven innovation, from Tesla Energy to dominating Twitter Spaces with 400,000 plus daily listeners. Now leading U.S. partnerships for Arts DAO, the largest Web3 community in Dubai. AJ is fusing art, tech, and resilience to build a more connected and inspired decentralized world.
I personally believe Trump saved crypto to a certain point.
Wow.
100%. Well, you do know why that a lot of political people are becoming cooler is because the voting bloc of crypto people in the US is bigger.
Trump said America will become the next crypto capital of the world. Do you believe that's actually possible?
So,
Guy, we're here after 2 years with a very special guest, Mr. AJ Sabbah. How are you today?
I'm good, bro.
Thank you for coming back after 2 years. We recorded the first one April 2022 or February 20. I can't remember. Long time. That's when I met you first time.
Yeah, it was during the NFT days too.
It
right?
was
End of the NFT days.
ABC Sigma NFT, and you came with the Arts DAO hat. I remember with shorts.
Yeah, very casual. It wasn't planned, but you were doing you're knocking out.
I was knocking out. I did 14 podcasts that day. It was crazy.
Yeah, you were very gracious. You're like, hey, have a seat. Let's go.
Sit down. You sit down.
I was like, sweet, let's go.
But now we're going to get more serious.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's go. Now, AJ, let's go straight to the point, and then we'll ask, who are you?
Okay. All right.
What do you think will happen to the crypto market if Trump had lost the election?
See, all right. Well, I'm an American in Dubai, so I deserve this question. So it was actually, I was very, very concerned if Trump wasn't going to win for many reasons. Now, I'm not like one of those blind followers of anyone, but we all saw where we were going, in our country, which affects obviously other areas in the world big time. And so if Trump did, I personally believe Trump saved crypto to a certain point.
Wow.
100%. If he was, but it's not like crypto would have died. It's not going to die. So there's a balance. Like crypto won't die. It would shift to the east. That's what would have happened. 100%. It would be here and beyond. It would be China. It'll be somebody. It'll be Russia. And Trump, because he's smart, he's like, no. We're going to be in this game. We're going to stay in this game. And we're going to dominate this game. And so, what did Trump really save? He saved stuff like Ripple. He saved stuff like XRP. He saved the meme coin space, which I'm very grateful for. And then he pooped on the meme coin space in a way with the Trump coin and then Melania coin. But it's okay. It's all right. We'll get there. I can go on. But I'm very grateful that he won. And I believe we have a window of opportunity, which he calls the golden age, which we can go into as well.
Okay. Yeah. Now, the golden age. Now, maybe you will reply to this one that way. Mr. President, Trump said America will become the next crypto capital of the world. Do you believe that's actually possible?
So it's a tall task. It's not going to be easy. Last year in September, I came as well for the AI Web3 Festival. Really, really fun. I had the honor to be there, and I said on stage, and this is pre-election, so Trump hadn't won yet. It was September. The election is in November. So Trump was basically just on his campaign promises, basically saying, we're going to be the crypto capital of the world. And I have been coming to Dubai since 2017. And as an American born and raised, I personally believe it's the UAE.
It's the UAE.
And I literally told people there, Trump wants to make it the crypto capital of the world, but it's going to be a very hard task. Now, they're very bullish on crypto. Eric Trump, who you'll probably see at the Bitcoin conference coming up. But I do believe that there is a chance, but I really feel that people in the UAE and the government here in the UAE, and I think in the, with the US, it's all about basically the integration of crypto in this country and how it flows and how it works. We lack. The fear of crypto in the US was high. I mean, just like it's terrible. Like,
Still?
No, it's much better now.
Okay.
It's much better now. So I'm very thankful that he won. And I do believe he can do it. There's a lot of resistance, and it has to be through Congress, not just an executive order. But yeah, no, I do believe that America, with help, can be. I think it's going to come through great partners in the UAE to kind of formulate the proper
I think
package.
So that,
Yeah.
We'll see. But we'll see anyway, because, and it also depends how fast he's going to act. Obviously, very fast, but also who is going to lead in 4 years. Because the difference between America and this part of the world, the UAE, Saudi, is like people don't change every 4 years. The rulers, right? So that is the big difference. But the other part is that I found fascinating is Trump came and he got more than $2 trillion in commitments from the region, which is crazy. So that's going to be integration. But for me, my opinion, Abu Dhabi, actually Sisi said this in a tweet recently, the AI and blockchain capital of the world, Abu Dhabi.
Absolutely.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, the US is going to make a big shift the next 4 years.
If they do, we're going to have a beautiful bull run, bro.
It's going to be so good. And also, look, as you say, Bitcoin Vegas is happening. I was not going to go.
Yeah.
I was going to Monaco F1 as a tradition, but then I saw the speakers. It's like everybody that I like even knowing in not only the political part, the vice president, Eric Donald, senators, like 8 senators are going to speak in that conference. Also, Michael Saylor, the founder of Robinhood, the founder of Strike, the Wing Libo twins, that OGs now in the space.
Well, you do know why that a lot of political people are becoming cooler is because the voting block of crypto people in the US is bigger.
It's bigger.
It's much, much bigger. Yeah. And we have a pretty strong voice now. And so, people want their vote. So that's why, bro. And I don't care. Like, that's great because we're growing. I mean, we were around when like
we hustle a lot as well.
Yeah,
and
man.
we struggle
100%.
The last 3 years.
Yeah, it was a relief, man. Like, I'm happy. Like, so whatever happens, we deal with a little bear or a little mini pause in this market during this tariff. It's fine. Take a couple months, make these deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just basically resetting the table of with these tariffs. And if you want to work with us, like, stop charging us. Let's even this out. And let's make new deals. And that's going to start the golden age.
Now, let's talk about golden age and that. The tariff. You mentioned the tariff. Stop charging us. What you take on the recent US tariff and how they might impact crypto tech and global innovation? And then we talk about the golden era.
I came up with a term. We could fact check it. I think I made it up. I call it the Trump growth tax.
Okay.
So basically,
TGT.
If you want to work with America, there's a growth tax, and it's part of the golden age. And it had to do with the tariffs. The tariffs got to go. And then you basically, and then he came out here to the UAE, to Saudi Arabia, and to Qatar, and literally started making business. So it's
crazy. I love that.
And then if you want to participate in the success that's going to come, you got to pay, and that's the growth tax. And that's how it is. And these tariffs got to go. Like, at least even it out. At least 0-0.
And what about the golden era?
The golden era will come when basically multiple variables come together at the same time and cause a wonderful explosion to the moon. Like, it's going to be tax cuts. It's going to be interest rates falling. It's going to be tariffs going back to 0. It's going to be countries building and it's going to be crypto regulators. Like, that's why I said it's a tall task to get this done. It's going to be a multifaceted thing. But once, like, I'm sorry, I watch a lot of movies, right? A lot of, like, the Avengers, the 5, once there's certain things come together, once it clicks, exactly, it'll happen. And so I'm more bullish than ever, actually. It's just, only thing I'm really concerned about at this point is like black swan stuff or like these crazy wars that need to end. Like, I'm really praying and hoping that this Russia war with Ukraine ends.
There's so many wars happening right
now. That's my only concern. Stuff like that is otherwise we're going in the right direction. We're getting closer to countries in the Middle East. bro, I was coming to Dubai in 2016, 2017, 2018, and everybody thought I was crazy. Like, why are you going to the Middle East? Like, Americans just think it's just about, war and all that.
Yeah, and the people don't understand how it works here.
And I came here for a different reason. I used to work for Tesla back in the day. So I came here for that. And then COVID happened, that ended. So then now I'm coming back. I've been coming back for crypto and blockchain and tech and AI and everything that's been happening. And I'm just so grateful. And I am Middle Eastern, by the way.
Yes, you
know that, right? Yeah. It's just, born and raised in the beaches
Sabbah.
of California. It's just, my Arabic dialect is, people would laugh if I speak Arabic, but, I understand it very well. So be careful,
there is talking a little bit about Arabic, there's a comedian that live in California and he mimicked the Arabian culture in California.
All my cousins send me those things. They call me that guy.
It's so funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I forget. He's a comedian. He's a funny guy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, talking about funny stuff or fun stuff, let's talk about memes. So, memes the last year, it was the cool run. Everybody was going to memes. I was buying memes as well. I made money. I lost money with memes, like any token, right?
Yeah.
But now, from the content perspective as well, a lot of KOLs and companies start working with all the memes. But they now find memes that stay. And people say, no, I don't have a favorite meme. People have, even in crypto. Even if you are an institutional guy from BlackRock, you probably have a Pepe in your wallet or you have some Doge. That's true. Now, let's talk about one that you particularly are very bullish and is bread on base.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, after you answer this question, I will give you an insight about somebody told me about, there's no insight like investment insights, it's about knowledge insight.
Insight.
What it made different from other meme coins, bread? Why bread? This blue thing.
This blue thing.
This is smart.
Okay, well, you mentioned Pepe. Brett in the story is Pepe's best friend in the comic books.
Okay.
So that's first off. I mean, there's been a lot of Pepes that have been launched, but the real Pepe stood. Right. And then there's been a lot of Brett launched, but the real one stood. But it's multiple things. It's on Coinbase. It's on the base chain. It's blue. So branding. Exactly. The team is incredible. The community is incredible. Like, they literally kicked off a bull, like a mini bull during the time it really went out. It was like, it's been since last February it launched, and I've been holding since then.
Performing really well.
Oh, dude,
I know
great.
financial advice you doing this here, but go and check the chart is.
Yeah. So basically, the base chain was a naked chain, and Brett was holding anywhere between 70 to 90% of the volume last year of the entire chain.
Wow.
So it's a mixture of things. It's not just one thing. There's multiple reasons why a meme coin can go up. Of course, we could talk community or we could talk culture. To me, they're culture coins. And I personally believe the reason why I like these simple type of coins, not the ones that promise, the whole world, that don't do anything. The simple type of coins that are basically attached to every single movement. And I really believe everybody will be tokenized at some point. Or if it's not you, it'll be your AI agent will have a token attached to it. So either way, bro, there will be a token of you and a token of me and a token of him. It will happen down the line. And this is how we transact and operate. So for me, it's very simple. It's a bunch of people like this thing and it's a solid team. The marketing is insane. They don't quit. They don't stop. They're everywhere.
I like the memes that Brett.
They're everywhere.
The videos are good.
The videos? Yeah, dude, they're so good. And they hold spaces all the time. They're just great people, man.
Let me tell you something. It was not my opinion. It was somebody from the Mill Road, one of the owners, the Mill Road, the biggest mail list subscribers in crypto. They had 300,000 people.
Okay.
It's called the Milk Road.
Milk Road. Okay.
The milk.
Okay.
Sorry about my accent.
No, that's fine.
So in that podcast we did, one of the owners told me, Andres, I believe Coinbase, it will be the first $1 trillion company in crypto. I said, wow, what do you think that? I said, listen, when you go to Facebook, Instagram, all these apps, you don't care about how the technology behind, if it's whatever, And then he said, but Coinbase, because it's US, is fully regulated. All the books, everything has to show to the government. Is going to be the first trillion. Is at the beginning, obviously, it was an exchange. And then it was something else. And now for example, they create their own chain on Bread, right? Sorry, on Base. So, yeah, he said that Coinbase is going to be the first $1 trillion app. It's not the company, it's the app.
The Coinbase is huge, bro. And they've been through a lot. They fought the good fight against the SEC and they got through all that. They're doing everything right. And for me, that is those tokens on Base. It's like a leverage, like on Coinbase, the company itself, like succeeding because there's millions of users, and they're literally trying to shift them over to their chain. Like I'm also bullish on Telegram's chain because of the 950 million users that can open up a wallet with one click.
But I think,
a month, by the way.
I think so. We need those different companies depending on the region. So your Telegram with this part of the world with.
You know that better than me.
Yes,
I don't know that. You could teach me.
And
about
then
that.
you have also obviously you have Binance Global. With the mainly Asian markets, but you need different companies for different markets.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about different markets. Let's go back to memes.
Sure.
Beyond Brett, what are you personally bullish on right now, and what your investment strategy in this market? No financial advice, is his own strategy.
Not financial advice. Basically, everyone's kind of seen Murad's list at this point, which is I have a few of those things. I don't know Murad. But he kind of caused a splash. But I do like SPX 6900.
Everybody's talking about that.
Yeah,
it's a very difficult name as well.
Yeah, but they're kind of doing, like the stock market, so they want to like flip the stock market, which is hilarious, by the way.
Who's the guy with a big chin? What is that meme?
Oh, Giga.
Was that?
Yeah. I know the team. They're decent people.
That's crazy.
I'm basically bullish on Pepe. And again, not financial advice. These are memes. Okay. I mean, again, things can go up and things can go down. And the Trump meme, I invested into that. I mean, I'm obviously down like everyone else. I remember when that happened. But I'm bullish on Trump. So maybe one day it'll pump again. Again, like these are just trends. Yeah. They just go with the flow. But if it's a good team and they're gonna stay and they're gonna work and they're gonna build, when the wave comes back, I just want to hold the good ones. I'm just holding 3, 4, 5 solid bags of solid memes that are just gonna sit. I don't day trade memes. Like I couldn't handle that, bro. Like,
what about Doge?
Doge is the OG. Doge will go up, and Elon and that whole thing. His whole thing is he wants no Bitcoin maxis. You know what? I've worked with Gary Cardone, which is Grant Cardone's brother. I've done spaces with him and shows with both actually, and he owns Doge and he's a Bitcoin maxi. And
Grant Cardone going to be in Bitcoin Vegas as well as
he's speaking. He's speaking.
Crazy.
Yeah. And so I worked with him. He's a great guy. He's 100% Bitcoin max. He didn't like that I was talking about memes all day long. He actually told me, he's like, "You're a degenerate gambler, AJ." Like, his Southern accent. And I'm like, but bro, like people like these things and they're cool. He's like, no, stick with Bitcoin. That's him. But he bought Doge. He told me he bought a bunch of Doge or however amount because it's a bet on Elon. It's literally a bet on Elon. And in my opinion, I think Elon wants, if he ever gets to Mars, which he may, if he ever builds a mini civilization on Mars, that might be, he wants Doge to be the currency of Mars. So it's whatever.
Now we're going to talk about you.
Me.
I like how we start this podcast because I started kind of Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan never introduced his host.
He just goes.
He just goes. It's Joe. Maybe one day he interview me or interview him. Now, you produce and host multiple high viewers shows on X, another platform. What the experience been like and how do you approach content at scale? Let's talk about, answer that question, but let's go all the way back. How you joined crypto? You used to work for Tesla, then you ended up here. But how you start in crypto?
Okay. So back in the day, I bought a little bit. I wasn't much of a trader. I didn't really understand crypto. I was just in energy and solar and that I was selling. I'm a sales guy back in the day. And then COVID happened and I lost my job and I kind of then went full time into crypto. And so I got laid off. And then I took most of my Tesla earnings, put it in crypto because I thought I knew what I was doing then, and then lost most of my money that I made for years. Yes. And I was just so upset at myself. Like, I didn't blame the market. I didn't blame global warming. I just blame myself.
You didn't blame a KOL.
Yeah, I didn't blame nobody, bro. I just watched a couple of YouTubes and thought I understood, and I didn't. And so I just humbled myself. And I just said, I'm just going to go at it. And then Twitter Spaces took over from Clubhouse. So I don't know if you remember Clubhouse.
Yeah, I was in Clubhouse.
Yeah, I'm sure,
the
right?
OGs. Yeah.
Of course. So Twitter Spaces was a way for me to talk to more people about crypto, kind of get some alpha. And then I started talking, and I never wanted to be kind of like a public dude. Like I was just like, I want to make my money back. You know what I mean? Like this
I need to pay the bills.
I got to unscrew myself real quick. So and so I did, and then I started meeting a lot of people and started chatting, and then eventually I'm like, I'm kind of good at this. And then
how it take off.
Multiple shows, from NFT shows, market talk shows, and then live stream, and then the live stream blew up.
And then
it blew up. 400,000 live viewers a day. On X.
That's insane.
Yeah, last year. That's when everything started to really change too.
That's insane. Now, that how you also met the Cardones and all of that?
I met the Cardones before that, actually.
In Clubhouse?
No. I met the Cardones on X. Because Gary apparently made some big Bitcoin purchases, and then he would come on and start doing spaces, and he don't know Twitter X spaces like I do. And in the beginning, I saw him doing it. I don't want him to, so I popped in, started hanging out with Gary. He co-hosted me. We started doing shows with him and Grant, Shark Tank style.
Shark Tank, yeah.
So
how did it come together, the Shark Tank?
So we were me and Gary were bored of what's happening in the space. It's a bear market, and America's weird, and Joe Biden's falling on the ground, and it's just like, we don't know. And we're like, we want to invest in stuff. And so we're like, hey, let's do a Shark Tank style show. And I was the guy with the buzzer, giving guy 30 seconds. And it was a terrible idea. I say, a terrible idea. What do you think, Gary? What do you think, Grant? Now sucks. Bye, blah. And we start that and it was Web3 and Web2 stuff that people would come and pitch. And then we would do Bitcoin spaces. But me and Gary is a heavy Bitcoiner. And I love Bitcoin, but there's some Bitcoiners don't like very much else in crypto. No. And but we're friends and everything.
Are you into Bitcoin memes, like rooms and all of that?
I have a little, but I didn't dive as deep into the ecosystem as I did on Ethereum. It's
quite difficult to scale up as well.
To me, I got kind of a little bit lost. I knew I'd have to dedicate a lot of time. Because I don't want to, So I have friends though that are doing good, but right now I think it's just
it's plateau.
Yeah, it's bad right now.
It's crazy. Now talking about being crazy and plateau. Now let's talk about what you're building right now in California. Yeah, you're building something. So explain what you're building. Is that going to be your long-term base?
Yeah, me and my boy Andre, who's flying out on Wednesday. You should meet him if you're going to be here. You should meet him. We'll talk. He's got a warehouse he just bought in the Arts District in downtown.
In Arts District, oh, that's a nice spot.
Yeah, it's big, parking and everything, and it's gonna have 4 pickleball courts, basketball courts.
Paddle, you need to put a paddle court.
Yeah, isn't it the same?
No,
I don't know the difference.
Paddle. You need to put a paddle court. It's the #1 sport in the UAE right now.
Isn't it the same thing?
No.
Bro, it's a smaller tennis court with smaller things and interesting balls.
But you need to put the glass and the nets.
Oh, that's what it is.
And the floor. It will get full up every day.
Okay. Well, they have really cool floors. I'll show them to you. Yeah. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know that world.
So you're building that, but we get to the paddle court.
My main thing will be the podcast studio and the live stream and that thing. We're building that as we speak. And it's just going to be a hub for not just Web3, but just for events, for friends, that anytime you want to use it. And, people that I work with, partners.
Maybe it can be the blog Cali?
The block is going to use it. Art Style, it's always available. Crypto OGs is always what we're just going to do. All my friends are going to be able just to fly in LA and just come by and just hang out. And then if they want to do content, they can. It's just like a big place for my friends.
And how is LA right now? I haven't been in 3 years. Changing a little bit after Trump?
No, not yet. It's still horrible. I moved like south, about an hour south to Orange County.
My friend lived there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
In Coto de Casa.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Newport. I'm in Newport, Costa Mesa area. So yeah, bro. No, that's beautiful. So like most people have moved, but LA needs a lot of help. So hopefully that gets cleaned up, and that's why I'm not giving up on California. I haven't moved.
So you're bringing the good deeds into California.
I love that state, man. People think everyone there is like I don't know, weird and terrible people, and like it's not that bad.
But it's the best weather in the world, they say.
Oh my, yeah. So I'm not giving up on it. So I'm going to help. I actually have helped Grant Cardone because he may run for governor.
Oh my
And-
gosh! In California,
May. He's testing the waters
but
out.
he will go back to live in California. And
He has a house in California too.
Okay.
Yeah, in Malibu. It didn't burn down. It was like a sort of burnt.
Yeah.
But
he's doing a lot of content about the burns.
yeah. So I helped him with his first event, his first Save California rally in Orange County.
So let me talk about this. You know what is happening this year? There is a new term called crypto diplomat. Listen to this.
Oh boy.
You know the Pakistan Council, Crypto Pakistan Council? My boy Bilal, he created a crypto council in Pakistan.
No way.
So he brought CC and the World Liberty Forum, the guys, to Pakistan. So he created this topic called, now he didn't create, we came up to him, called crypto diplomatic. So people that are into crypto, we need to become diplomatics to work with regulators, compliance, companies, communities. Maybe you'll be the crypto diplomatic from California.
Bro, I've never heard that before.
There you go.
That's kind of what I feel like, because I'm always trying to be like, hey guys, let's all get along, you know?
But we have to get a little bit DJ and we have to wear a little bit of suits, bro. And don't
I look good in suits, bro.
And we cannot say too much, bro. Anyway, we like
I just like hoodies, man, and I just like casual. It's comfortable.
But then we have to wear a little bit of suits.
All right, fine.
We'll do it for the community.
Once in a while. Yeah.
Now let's talk about community and Dubai. So you've been spending 8 years here. And why Dubai? Why does this city offer than other don't? That's why you keep coming back. You come to Han.
I come to last year I was here twice and I stayed probably a total of 4 months. Actually probably my goal is just to be here half the year and be in California half the year and go back and forth. And then I want it to be my hub for this side of the world. And then from here, I have family in the Middle East still, like in Jordan and other areas and Italy. And so it's just, to me, this is my home base on this side of the world. And then California is my home base on that side of the world. And to me, Dubai is inspirational, man. Like, I'm not very inspired when I go back home, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, when I go back to California, I'm just like, okay, here we go. You know, it's like you don't have to worry about anything here.
Nothing.
Everything is straightforward. All the rules are set. Just go. Go win. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. And contribute.
Contribute and it reward you.
Yeah, we'll support you.
Hey, quick question. Do you have a Candora or not yet?
Do I have a what?
Candora?
Oh, no, I don't actually.
We need to get you a Candora and get you everything.
I wish I should.
Now, let's talk about getting staff. And let's be honest. You mentioned Grant and California, but are you going to get into politics anytime soon?
When I was doing this for the first campaign rally, or I shouldn't call it a campaign rally. It was a Save California rally. He was testing the waters. Because once you dabble in American politics, man, it's vicious, bro.
Yes,
these people are vicious, man. And they'll just put you in a box in 2 seconds. Like, oh, you're this, or oh, you're that, or oh, I'm like, no, man. So I don't know. To me, I like the markets. I like industry. I like tech. I'm kind of a nerd. I'm kind of a hybrid. You know that mean chill guy?
Chill.
You know that meme, chill guy?
Chill guy.
Yeah, right. I'm half chill guy.
You're a chill guy.
Half nerd, half tech nerd. Like I'm a nerd for anything in the future tech, and I'm a nerd for crypto and finances in a certain way.
But you have to be chill.
Yeah, but politics, of course. Like, I'm going to contribute, man. I'm not going to let my state, if I can contribute to my state, I'm going to contribute to my state. And if liberals want to throw eggs at me, or if they want to paint a Nazi symbol on my Cybertruck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have a Cybertruck.
And did they do it already?
No, but thank God I live in Orange County. If I lived in LA, I mean, who knows?
How is the Cybertruck good?
It's incredible, bro.
What is the thing I see in Dubai?
Buy a Cybertruck.
It's
That's
so
advice.
big.
But it's not, bro. I mean, yeah, it's big, but it's like
How you park that?
Bro, 4-wheel steering. No one, like, you have to drive. Okay, when you come, can I pick you up?
But coming on Sunday, maybe give me your keys and I get a Cybertruck.
Dude, no, you can drive. Dude, okay, so it's called steer-by-wire technology. So the back two wheels turn when you turn.
It's crazy.
So you could literally like maneuver.
My son loved it. He said, what is this?
Bro.
I want one, Daddy. I said, well, not yet.
It's a beautiful truck. And then when you get sick of driving, you just press one button, it drives itself. I mean, what? Bro, it's the best.
And do people still staring at it when you're driving?
Yeah, all the time.
On pictures?
Yeah. Kids love it.
You get an inside A or no?
Do I get what?
Like you let the parents to to
Yeah, because I don't want to be a bad representative of Tesla and Cybertruck because I used to work, I love them,
Yeah.
So if somebody's like, hey, can I see? I've had people just jump in.
So you jump.
Jump in with the kids.
Oh my
I can't, like, so yeah, no, you have to, because it's such a different looking thing.
Now let's talk about AI, a little bit of the future, because Elon is so bullish into AI. He's actually been right about all of this long. But now let's talk about something that is happening a lot. Is a content creator with AI, right? You've seen I have my own twin, by the way. Now I speak 7 languages.
Oh, congratulations!
It's amazing, yeah. But
I'm just trying to speak 2.
You say No, I speak only 2, but my twin speaks 7. But you say the influencer will soon be out of job, right? Influencers?
Yeah.
And AI can do...
Your producer pulled the archives.
My producer... AI can do what they do. Do you actually... My producer did it, but he used AI.
I mean, dude, if your AI can do it for you and you could be on the beach, when you...
So is it going to happen?
Probably. I mean, yeah, we're going to have AI agents all over the place. It'll be hard to tell what's what, at some point.
Let me show you something.
Show me.
I was showing look, you will love this. And the video. I want to open my WhatsApp, hopefully not the urgent coming up. You know that feeling the morning that you open your WhatsApp and you think it's going to end, the plan is going to end or something like that?
Yeah.
That happened to me every day. Look at this guy.
Oh, I love that.
Also, the 10% rule.so. If you get a normal job and you're making $1,000 a month,
that's me.
Just put $100 aside. Yeah, every month. And from
I love those. How did you make that? I want to make it.
My team did it for fun, but I have also, I have...
But you have to use your voice.
No, they're going to put it. We're just testing.
Yeah.
But look, let me show you this because you understand Arabic. Look, let me show you this. We are building...
Sorry, I'm moving.
Actually, I'm going to become part of this company called Coles. They create the twin KOL. And I started to do it for myself before, and then this company approached me.
I'm trying to decide which company I want. Like, one company made an AI avatar of me, but...
No, you have to go with me, bro.
Okay, خلاص.
I'll show you. Look at this.
No way. Looks great, bro. We'll have to show the people soon.
We will put it. We'll put it in the B-rolls.
Bro, the world in 5-10 years is going to look different.
The reason why I create this is because, one, I say I want to be more with my kids. That's my new resolution. I don't want to become a billionaire. I don't care about becoming a billionaire. I want to have more time for the kids in the next 8 years before they go to uni. So I say how I create content without me being there.
Yeah.
So I'm putting this, and I want to create 100 pieces of content a day of me in 10 different languages. That's why I put it. We've been testing for 3 months. But the other reason why I want to do it because I want to help new content creators to come on board, and then I help them to create it. But they have to create 100 videos. That's the only homework. They have to create 100 videos of 1 minute, and then I use all those videos to create 10,000 videos. So we're in the same power, right? You think like
100%.
AI is going to replace all of us?
Well, I mean, work with us and make our lives a little easier and make life a little more interesting, I think, and give us more time. It's all about time. You're right.
So next in 2 years, it will be your AA agent will come to my podcast as an AA agent and we'll be relaxing.
And then me and you will be on the beach sipping something.
Now, I have a final question, and this is also we pull it from historical data. You say something that really stuck to us. Nobody cares about utility anymore. People got tired of altcoins making promises for years. Why do you think meme coin won over the crowd in the last few months? And is that a good thing for the crypto in the long run?
No. Well, I remember saying that when no, it's fine. It's good. No, because I mean that was pre-Trump. Okay. Now, I mean, he's pumping everything. Like, he's pumping like coins that we never heard of. But no, look, I do believe there will be some utility. Like, to me, AI with crypto, there's going to be utility. I really like, believe it or not, Cardano. It doesn't get a lot of love, but Charles Hoskinson, I've interviewed him, is a brilliant man.
Okay.
And like there's a lot of great projects out there, but then there's some that have just promised the world and done nothing. Literally nothing has happened. And then you got these meme coins that
they don't promise anything.
They don't do nothing. They absolutely. So what's the point? Like, I'm just going to sit here and hold it for 10 years. Like, okay, like, why? I'd rather have just Bitcoin. Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, but memes had their run, and I believe that it'll happen again. And I think, actually, you know what I think right now? Actually, like, what's really going on in like the metas, right? What really people are focusing on is, of course, it's crypto and everything, but it's faith, health, politics, and crypto.
You see?
Faith, health, biohacking.
Biohacking, yes.
Yeah, and by the way, you look great. From the last time I've seen you, you look amazing.
I've been boxing, man.
I dropped like 25 pounds.
Yeah, you look better. Yes.
You know, I hurt my rotator, so I'm kind of like, I used to be
You need a new rotator from Tesla factory.
Oh no, hopefully I won't need any robotic on my body, bro. No chips either in me. Thank God. I read scripture, so no chips in me.
Okay.
But yeah, no, faith. Everybody's talking about God. And everyone's talking about faith and purpose. And that to me is my ultimate purpose. Like to me, like crypto, I just like, oh, it's new tech. I didn't want to miss out on this run. I knew it was going to happen. And I just dedicated my life to it. And then, so to me, it's faith, health, of course, politics, and then of course, crypto and everything else. Like that goes on.
Right. I have 5 rapid questions. You have to answer one or the other one. Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Short-term Ethereum, long-term Bitcoin.
Wow. Okay.
I'm heavily invested in Ethereum. That's why.
Okay. I sold most of my Ethereum recently.
I know you did. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, I could be really wrong right now.
Oh, I could be really wrong myself as well. But I went Bitcoin Maxi again.
Okay. I mean, I love Bitcoin. I have
central exchange or decentralized exchange?
Decentralized.
All right. And then staking or mining?
I do neither.
No?
I mean, a little bit of staking, I don't mind at all. Like, I don't know much about mining. I don't do mining.
CC or Vitalik?
I mean, to me, Vitalik is a meme himself. So I like CZ. CZ, I know you got to go, we got to go, but CZ said something that was interesting. He thinks Satoshi could be an AI.
It could be from the future.
From the future.
That would be amazing.
That tripped me out. No, he's a thinker, man. I mean, I'm not saying Vitalik's not a thinker, but I don't hear him talking ever, so I don't know. No,
he just thinks too much.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Like, no one knows what Vitalik is doing, but it's okay. But CZ, man, he's a cool guy. And from what I could see.
And California or Dubai?
Damn, bro. No, I mean, obviously.
Half and a half.
You know what my cousin said? He said, your destiny is Dubai.
Mm.
But of course, my family, my upbringing, to me, Dubai is like a perfect hybrid for me because, born and raised in California and then being Middle Eastern, like being in around different cultures, the Americans, whites, blacks, Mexicans, everybody, bro.
Yeah, I love
and then you come over here and then it's like, it's okay for me to be Arabic.
Yes,
but it's also okay for me to be American. It's also okay for me to like crypto. It's okay for me to make money. It's okay. Like, it's okay for me to buy an apartment. It's okay to get a 10-year visa. It's okay to have healthcare.
Yes.
Over there, everything is a big deal. Wow. Like it's harder than people think.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but it's my upbringing and I'm not giving up on it. So I love both. Both have purpose.
Hey, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
I hope to see you the next time in the arts. What is the name? Arts industry.
Yeah, it's actually Lumi. Lumiverse. It's a warehouse that Mi Casa Su Casa.
Mi Casa Su Casa. And guys, Crypto G's, Mi Casa Su Casa as well. I hope to see you in the next episode with more Crypto G's like AJ. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Take care.
Thanks.